I think that whole thing probably cost us like 40 bucks. It could easily hold a much larger tank. Somewhat like that, so you can pull everything right to the front. Paint this, stain it, finish it if you want to. It's like half water and then half land. Dum Dum, you bring Gum Gum? Let me know if you know what that's from. If you want to get featured in the Good Vibes shout out, make sure comment down below. Just give us some good vibes. How kids they say. It's fun they say. What's up, Billings fam? Welcome back. Hope you guys are all having a great Labor Day weekend. I know we are. We've been getting a lot of things done with so much free time. And today, as you see, we are in our dusty old basement. We got all the turtles here. We got our goldfish and we got our crawfish. But one of the main things I wanted to bring to you, and I don't mind showing it, we are in this basement and it needs a lot of work. We've been talking about for a while, so we are gonna actually start doing that. Right, Gray? We're gonna clean this thing out? Yeah! So we are gonna clean up this basement, and we want you to come on this journey with us because we got some awesome things we're gonna do. We are gonna turn this into a super, super amazing habitat area for all of our new buddies. So we are gonna make some DIY shelves for all the aquariums that we have, which is really cool. And we are gonna start with our big guy right here.
And my toys are downstairs.
And your toys, yes, there are a lot of toys downstairs. But this is gonna be a really awesome place where we can all come down together and really enjoy all of the fish and turtles and everything else we have down here. Because remember, it is getting closer to fall and winter, and all the outside guys gotta come inside. It's gonna look nice. You guys are gonna enjoy it. We're gonna absolutely enjoy it, and so are all of our buddies. Don't forget, guys, as always, go down and subscribe right now. Hit that bell. Make sure you share and like this. And guys, drop us some comments. We need some ideas of things we can do down here. We need to think of some DIY areas for all of our buddies down here. Drop us some ideas. Stay tuned. Right now, we got our brand new shop vac. I've been going ham down here. I've been cleaning everything, vacuuming away, getting all the cobwebs. Something about Connecticut, man. There are so many spiders around here. But stay tuned. We got some cool things coming. So we just got back from Home Depot. We did take some awesome footage inside there, but unfortunately the camera died and it did not save. But what we did pick up was a whole ton of cinder blocks and some wood so that we can make our custom stand for our big boy right here, which, by the way, funny story. We had been told this was a 75 gallon and I thought something was off. I finally did some measurements today. It's not, it's only a 55. Still a great tank. It's gonna be awesome for what we wanna do. We already have everything planned out. It's gonna look great. So it is gonna go right here. We're gonna clean this area up. We got an awesome new rug. What up, Gray? Say hey, Billings fam.
Hey, Billings fam.
So we're gonna get that all cleaned up and it's gonna look really nice. So right now, I'm gonna go get all of those cinder blocks because there's a ton. It's gonna take me forever, 55 trips. But you stay right here and watch.
You make my heart beat super fast.
All right. Now that those are all down, we go take a 30-minute nap. Ready? I'll lift you up. Cool? Are we good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we were gonna do, we got our spot all cleaned out, and because we're on the basement, we wanted to find something sort of like a rug, but not really rug-esque looking. Ruggish looking? I don't know. Anyways, so what we did, we found this Traffic Master mat in Home Depot, and it's actually really cool. It is 12 feet long, and it was like 10 bucks, so it's gonna be perfect. Has some grip on it too. Ready? Boom. All right. One other thing I wanted to point out that I thought was really cool, the wood we got to make our little shelves. We bought the kind that interlocks because we're going to need two of them. So instead of just putting them side by side, these actually interlock and just makes it a little bit more sturdy. I thought that was pretty cool. So again, you can use whatever you want. We chose to go with this. It was cheap, it will be sturdy enough, and I think it's cool that it interlocks. So the first thing we're going to do is get our foundation of cinder blocks. So this tank is just about 4 feet across.
I like turtles.
So we are going to space out the cinder blocks so that we have the even weight on the, both sides and the middle. This general theme on the bottom, we are going to just put some cinder blocks in here. Let me show you. So we are going to keep this a little bit long, just in case we want to put anything on the ends, or if we ever want to put another tank, we'll have some extra room there. So instead of cutting the boards, we can do that. So what we're going to do in the centers here, a little V action. Let me show you what I mean. This will help give some support throughout the whole tank. You do want to make sure that these all come flush, not only so it looks good, but just so that the support is even. So put your board somewhat like that so you can pull everything right to the front and know that it's all even. So it's going to end up something like that. Make sure your holes are all facing up. And then, let's see what it looks like here. Something like that. Voila. What do you think, Greg?
Cool.
And then all you do literally is just emulate that same thing on the next layer. And you can choose, guys, you can do 2, 3 layers of this. We are just doing 2. But you are more than welcome to do more than that if you please. When you start to do the second and third rows, it should be a lot easier because all you want to do is just line it up with the cinder block that is right below it. So it should be fairly easy to do. Just remember, make sure everything on your bottom row is set in the exact spot you want it before you start stacking above, or you are going to have some fun issues of taking everything down.
Make my heart beat super fast.
It's really cool that interlocks. Once you have completed this, like I said, you can choose to do another level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we have enough to do another level. Should we do another level? We thought we weren't going to have enough, but we do. Want to make it 3 high? We have enough. Let's do it, right, Gray?
Yeah.
What was that saying from 10 years ago? YOLO? And then the only other thing, Billings fan, that you can do if you choose to, you are welcome to paint this, stain it, finish it if you want to. We're going to opt to just leave it this unfinished look.
Okay, so I'm measuring how little is my face.
Wow, how little is it? How many inches? 1, 2,
3, 4, 5 little.
5 little?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. What do you think, Gray? Look at our stand.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Super cool.
You ready? You gonna help me lift this and put it on?
Yeah.
I wish you could. All right, Billings fam, what do you think? Now we got to get this tank set up and the water cycled. So I do have the blasting sand that we bought for it. So let's clean that out so we can get the sand in here. All right, so we got our first bucket of the substrate. Let's get that in. That is already looking nice. We got the our sponge filters from the last time we had this filled. Really cool little side point of something that we did. I let these sit in rainwater for a couple of days and then scrubbed them off that way. It's natural water. There's no chlorination in it. It's a really good way to clean off the filters because you don't want to use just tap water to clean it off. We'll put chlorination in and we'll take off some of the good bacteria. So that's a really good way to do that. Great, what do you got going on there?
They're kissing my hands and fingers.
Those are some cool
Big
goldfish.
ones.
Look at that. Oh, George, come on. Look at that one, Gray. He's nibbling on your hand. That is very cool. All right, Billings fam, we are done. It looks super awesome. Absolutely love what we did. Let me just give you a quick explanation. We wanted to centralize everything, so we got some caves in there, some nice hiding spots. And what we're going to do is, this is going to be a heavily planted tank, so we're going to get plants all around it and make this kind of the centralized theme of the tank, so that everything is kind of right here and they can kind of swim in and out. Oh, quick little thing. Look at these guys. Dum Dum. You bring Gum Gum? Let me know if you know what that's from. But anyways, we got these in the mail today. I sent out for them. We got them really cheap, really cool. So I'm gonna put these guys. Okay guys, so we got them set in the corners. I just think they're really cool little pieces. Again, it's gonna be heavily planted. Because it's heavily planted, I am gonna use our tabs because again, this is just a sand. It's the abrasive blasting sand. It's not gonna do anything. So we gotta put our little, we got flourish tabs. So you got your little root tabs in here and we're gonna get some fertilizer in there as well. Guys, do me a favor right now. Make sure you go up, if you don't have them turned on, turn on your notifications because we are going to get some awesome fish in here. It is going to be a super sick video. I can't wait. We already know what we're getting. It's going to be a surprise. So make sure you turn that on. Right now, I'm gonna get these in. I'm gonna start putting the water in. Don't forget, we got our Prime Stability. Awesome. I would recommend them for everybody. It is good every time you're starting a tank or every time you do a water change. We always use Prime and Stability. It's a great way to get everything cycled. So you take your little root tabs here, and in a tank of this size and 55 gallons, I will probably end up putting about 5 or 6 of them in here. And you just kind of bury them down. These will last you 3 months, and they will help give nutrients to all of the stuff that you plant in here, since this gravel does not have anything. You gotta get some fertilizer, and you're gonna probably inject that maybe once a month. I think it depends on what kind. I gotta check out what kind we're gonna get. That looks super cool. I want to eventually set up a tank that, what are they called? Palladium? I can't think of the word. It's like half water. Billings fam, tell me what that is. There's a tank you set up. It's like half water and then half land, basically. I really want to set one up. I can't remember. I feel like it begins with a P. Palladium? I don't know. Probably not even close. If you know what it is, let me know. I definitely want to set up one of those tanks. Maybe get some frogs in there or something. She's a goof. Jordan, you a goof? You like the new tank? Great, what do you think?
Yeah.
All right, Billings fam, so the new tank is all set. The water is in. It is gonna start cycling now. We're gonna give it some time. We are gonna get some plants in here next, and then we're gonna get some awesome fish that we already have planned out. Do me a favor, comment down below, take a guess what you think they are going to be in here. I will give you a hint. They are very aggressive fish. I'm excited. We've already picked them out at the store and everything, so they will be in here soon. Make sure to keep your notifications on. As always, it is time. Oh, it's in my pocket. Little monster kids. Kids are fun. Have kids, they say. It's fun, they say. All right, can I read this? Can I read the good vibe shout out? Nice and taste. All right. Look at this stand. Stand came out beautiful, super sick. Absolutely love it. And it was easy and cheap, guys. You can do that. I think that whole thing probably cost us like 40 bucks, 45 bucks, and it's gonna hold. It could easily hold a much larger tank or even more than one tank. So very excited about that. I love how the rock work came out. I think it's gonna look even better once we get the plants in there. With the DIY stand, don't forget guys, you can finish this, you can paint it. We're gonna leave it unfinished, but do what you want. The one other thing I wanted to point out, our aquarium tank lid right here, I'm probably gonna spray paint this just because it is older, there's some rust on it. I'm gonna spray paint that. And as always, we will definitely put a backdrop in there. Haven't figured out exactly what, maybe like a jungle theme or something. Without further ado, let me get to this episode's good vibe shout out. Bear with me here. Let me just get into this phone. So this episode's good vibe shout out goes to You're Fantastic. She or he said, your basement. Georgie, do you want to read it? You're Fantastic said, your basement is aquarium goals. Love it. Can't wait to see what else you guys do with it. Thank you for the support. We have a long way to go, Fantastic. A long way to go, but it is a lot of fun. It gives us somewhere to come down when it's not nice outside and just kind of relax. Gray, you love the new tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So, absolutely love it. I appreciate it, guys. As always, if you want to get featured in the Good Vibe Shoutout, make sure comment down below. Just give us some good vibes, anything at all, whether it's related to the episode or not. As always, peace. Subscribe below. Look at this guy. He wants to get. They always come over to us. We are walking to PetSmart. Very small fish. Excellent, guys. Fred is in great shape. Woo! Over, say hi. Is doing so much better underneath.